Okay, so we're starting with Leo, and this is a general read for, I don't know how many signs I'll get through for this part of the reading, but we're going to look into the remainder of May at your finances, career, love, and an overall message that I see for you guys. So if you are interested in looking at your other signs, do check out the timestamps in the description box below. And you can also click on the link to the website to set up a reading if you so choose to. So let's get into Leo. Well, Leo, I do see that you guys are kind of like what I was telling Cancer. So this is a more significant read if you have Cancer in your chart. But I do see you guys are on defense, guarding yourself, trying to protect yourself from people. The interesting thing about that, and I was taking my time going through different sections, but for you, different this time. You're not showing up that way. You may be showing up as loving and as positive and as cooperative and as successful and confident as you always do. But deep down inside in your mind, there's something that doesn't sit well with you, that you're having issues with deep down inside. Okay? Which is pretty deadly if you know Leos, because, that's the calm before the storm. before they pull out the other hammer on you. But I do see you guys feeling like either you can't be trusted or that you really have to protect yourself from those around you. Okay, some of you are literally standing guard of your home. Be careful with buying, selling anything when it comes to property. Pay attention to that land or the dwelling, because there may be some shit where it's like, what? Wait a minute, what? That type of thing. So be careful. And it looks like you don't feel completely like yourself internally, but you are doing a great job at hiding that from everyone around you. Some of you may not even be in good health, so do be careful with your health. You may feel like people around you are out of control, or maybe to some extent your behavior has caught up with you. I don't know, because this is like when I'm seeing a lot of kind of like out of control energy and just things happening. And that's what I'm telling a lot of people. And I think a lot of it has to do with the transits and what we're all experiencing right now. So you may feel out of sorts. You may feel out of control, like you can't hold back anymore. Like things are kind of really not going your way, which is, again, a complete contradiction to how you're showing up for the rest of May. And there's going to be someone, it could be a child or something that comes in that you kind of don't expect for the rest of this month. It's almost like you may have been in those places of feeling out of control, or I can't trust, and it's like, oh hell, fuck it, I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna pay that any attention. I'll forgive and forget. Let's go. Or you know what? Who cares? Let's do it. So there could be this change of attitude with you out of the blue, or someone's attitude changes around you out of the blue. But do not ignore your don't ignore where you've come from, because that's valid. I feel like this is like a protective way here for you. So don't just give in to things when people were showing you kind of who they are. Situations seem to tell you that you need to be on guard. Do that. Remain cautious, because again, you may find yourself just throwing caution to the wind and going out and doing things. You'll be surprised by that behavior, or someone's attitude towards you is just like, what? I thought we had problems. What? So you be careful if that's the case. And this could be anything, it could be an opportunity. Let me look a little bit more into this. Yeah, this is if this is a new job, new opportunity, you're investing in something. Okay, you're starting something new, whatever this is, that you have real and true intentions toward giving to it or receiving. Do know it comes with a lot of fucking work. A lot of work. Okay. And for some of you, you may feel like, I'm not putting in all this work. I'm going to pay someone to do it. It may just be that, like, I'm not doing all of this. I'm going to pay someone else to do it. And it's like, yeah, you have it to do. And it's like, that's what we're going to do. Great, fine. Yeah, it may take us back a little bit, but we're okay. So you're going to pay what needs to be paid, do whatever needs to be done in order to get yourself out of whatever this situation is. And for some of you, it will affect your business. It will affect your monies to some extent. It may even affect home life. Even though I'm not looking at home, but this is family card, and it could spill over in your home because there's some adjustments that needs to be made that is going to probably make everyone uncomfortable. For some of you, you may feel like you're given the short end of the stick at a job, the salary that you want, you may not be getting it. So it's something here where you feel as though it's not all gravy and it's not all great, and this is your career, your finances, and work, right? And you may feel like a situation is not ideal, not stable or satisfactory, but it's almost like I have to do what I have to do. It's that type of thing. Now, couples, I do feel like someone's getting tired of somebody acting like they're their mother. Okay. Somebody's cutting the other person off because they're tired of the shenanigans. They're tired of it. They're tired of the childishness. For some of you, you could be fighting over a child, but I do see that there is a cutting away, cutting out. Does that stop does that stop the person from coming your way? No. Or you may be heading someone way thinking that, we're going to and the person is still no. If you're going back to someone, they're still no. And I'm saying couples, but this combination to me does not look like a couple, even though you might be a couple. And if this has been going on for quite some time, someone's saying enough is enough, and I'm done, I'm done. I'm not going to wait anymore for you to grow up. I'm not going to wait anymore. Someone's not doing it anymore. And they may feel like, oh, now you want me. Oh, now you want to go. Oh, now. So there definitely could be some issues in the love lives of some Leos for the remainder of May. And for you singles, you may have someone that you have a very strong connection with and you still haven't let that person go. You haven't. And you've been lurking. Some of you have been lurking and watching this person and waiting to see. And when I tell you this person has you wrapped around their goddamn finger, or you may have someone wrapped around your finger. Like some of you singles may have someone where it's like they're drooling over you. They'll do anything. Anything. And you're like, anything? You'll do anything, right? And you're like, no, I don't want you to do anything. I want them to do everything. Because you Leos may be missing someone in particular. And that's kind of how it goes, right? You're missing someone, and there's always another person that'll give you everything that you're asking for. But it may not be them that you want. It could be another person that you really want, and they may not be available. And for some of you, it's just like, damn it, I've been scarred. I've gone through some things. And as much as I feel this person deserves all of my heart, I just can't give it. Shit, money might be funny. Hell, I got people trying to take me for child support. I may be going through A, B, and C. Money may not be what it used to be, or things are just not what it used to be. And maybe you've been hurt. Maybe you've gone through things. So for some of you Leos, it's just not a place where you feel ready to be vulnerable, even though you very well could be giving someone the intention, or you may be making them believe that you're all systems go, baby. You ready for all of it. So, and for some of you could be dealing with a Leo, any fire sign, a Leo, or, I keep wanting to say a Leo. So you could be dealing with another Leo, or a Gemini. Okay. I feel like someone may feel like they was played or got played, or no one's going to play me again. It's that type of thing, right? No one's going to play me again. No, that type of thing. And couples, I feel like there's someone that's kind of tired of ripping and running, especially if this is like a distance of a relationship. It kind of works for one person because they have all the freedoms in the world. The other person like, I'm tired. No. So there's going to be ultimatums or just dropping. I'm saying, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And the other person may feel like, well, you're joking. You don't mean that. Let me give you a little time. Someone may really mean it this time. Like, no, they really don't want this anymore. So that's what I have for Leo. Now let's go to Virgo. Virgo, well, it looks to me that you're not going to be so open to people trying to tell you, help you, advise you. Pry. That's the word. Pry. You don't want people prying and what you have going on. You may find yourself from now, I don't know how far back, it could have been since, I don't know how far back, or for the next 4 months, that you really kind of are being quiet about certain things. There may be 4 things, or it may go on for 4 months where you're being very quiet about something that you may feel very vulnerable about. For some of you, it may have something to do with money to some extent. You could be cooking up a plan and keeping it a secret and really don't want people really knowing too much about anything. You could be working your way out of a situation here. But I do feel that there is this, your energy looks good, by the way. Let me say that. So it looks like there's a turning point, because all the other signs, it was looking really shaky. But you look good, Virgo, and I've been seeing this shift. I think I did one of the all signs, and I said, Virgo, finally, I see the Ten of Swords, so that I knew things will get better, and it looks like it is. You are being there for people, being whimsical, kind of childlike. You are reaching out, being there for people, but they really can't expect a whole lot from you, but you are sincere about how you feel and giving. For some of you, I get condolences or just checking up on people, or now kind of being a little bit more open to people checking on you, wanting to spend time with people, and kind of want to enjoy yourself a little bit more. So that looks good. Your heart is open again. I keep saying that. Heart is open. Heart is open. Willing to forgive, willing to, I'm not going to say reconcile, but definitely willing to forgive people, hear people out, and also probably even see the error of some of your ways. And so again, learning life lessons, and you tend to do that when you sit in the hermit energy for as long as you guys did. So bravo on you, because your heart, again, open. And unexpectedly, you will be calling in someone. This could be anyone. You even may be moved to go towards someone. And this will be to make amends to some extent, to extend an olive branch almost. There's a term of endearment. I love you. I miss you. Hello, may I talk to you? I want to get to know you. Love is starting to kind of surround you guys, and love is not just intimate love. Love comes from family, friends, coworkers. A person in a grocery store can show you love, but love comes in all facets, and I do feel like it's kind of starting to kind of go around you, and I do feel like you're also embracing it. You are being a little bit more loving to people as well. So that looks really good for your remainder of May. Now, how is this? This is, hold on, guys. So I do see some of you walking away from a job, though, leaving a job behind. If not now, then you are going to lay low in June. And then for some of you, I get teachers, educational system, something where you already have a break. And then after the break, it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not coming back. I'm out of here. It's that type of thing. So by July, you may be completely out of there, right? Or have reconciled you leaving, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Because I do see a leaving a job, or just feeling like this place is not for you anymore and you need to leave. So it's either a need to leave, being forced to leave, or deciding to leave. And so you're showing up, again, very loving, but to a point, right? Especially if you are a Virgo man. You're very loving to people, but it's kind of like almost mischievous. Doesn't this card look very mischievous? Like, I'm up to all kind of shit. Little do you know. It's that type of thing. I'm broke. I'm hatching all kind of plans on you. Whatever it is, you are being very loving, but only to a point. And some of you are deciding to disarm others before you drop any of your cards. Like, you want to know everything before anyone knows a morsel of you. My last name? Why? Why do you need to know? Well, I would like. Well, can I know your full name? You can just call me T. Holding back, serious. I feel men are being covert about it. Virgo women are being straight up. Don't come over here. No. Well, can I know the first initial of your? No. What should I? Don't. There is a sense of needing to kind of stay within. But here's the thing, as much as you kind of want to go on your show, you're being forced out of that goddamn show. You're being forced out of it. People are coming up to you left and damn right. And you're like, I just want to be left alone. Don't ask me any questions. I'm going through some shit. My money, this job, my business, whatever it is. And someone just wants to help you, but you don't want that. You just want people to respect whatever this is and to give you time, which is what I'm telling everybody. But everybody, I'm telling them to give themselves time. Shit, you're like, no, give me some damn time. I know about the time I need some damn time. So if you are headed toward a place where you feel like things aren't the greatest financially, give yourself about 4 months. Again, it's not a yearly, so I'm not pulling any more cards, but give yourself some time. But you know this already. And I do feel like you'll have people that want more of your time, more of that loving, because they started to see like, oh, Virgo, okay. But you may need to go back in for just a minute to get your ducks in a row. And if you know Virgos, that's typically what they do. So couples, you're the only sign that it looks very favorable. I feel for some of you couples, you've made a decision that you kind of have to part separate ways, but this may be for business or whatever. Like I'm here, you're there, but we're holding the fort down and you're good and I'm good and I'll see you soon, baby. It's that type of thing, right? Or we're going on a trip, we're traveling, you're doing something where, excuse me, it's either in preparation for a big event and do something or to see each other after there has been a lot of time apart. Right? And if there has been a lot of time apart, you guys may need to address someone's unhappiness about all of this time apart, right? But I do see an opportunity to really enjoy one another. And for others of you, you may just feel like you've been so used to soothing self and loving self, or they have, that now that the person's coming back around or something like that, it's like, I don't really know if I want you here anymore. No. Where the other person's like, I've been waiting for this, come here, that type of thing. So it could be any of those things, if not more. Couples, again, having a great time here, couples. And, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back a minute. Hold on. Because I thought this was 9 of Cups. This always kind of like throws me off because the 9 of Cups, there's always 2 people in this deck. Yeah, some of you are getting the hell out of Dodge. You're leaving your job and your man or your woman, fuck them and fuck you too. It's that type of thing, And for others of you, there is a relationship, but again, it's that distance that is just making someone feel. So I was right either way, but I was just didn't look exactly at the card. But it still speaks to someone feeling like, you know what, I've become more comfortable in this singlehood, and I may want to stay that way. You may want to leave, and you may want to, when you leave this time, you may want to stay gone. It's that type of thing where the distance isn't making the heart grow fonder. For one of you, it either is making someone feel like they need more of their time or more of their space, or they're resentful. They may resent the other person, like, well, you wasn't here for this, or now you come whenever you want. So there's things like that. And I do feel for the 2 of you, you do need to spend more time together, make more of an effort. One of you could very well be very nervous that the other person doesn't want it anymore because they're acting more comfortable with the arrangement that the 2 of you have. That's that type of thing. So back to you singles out there. I do feel that you are, you'll find yourself for the remainder of May being bombarded by people and enjoying it, being just in your everyday travels, wherever you're going, and meeting people and just having a great time. Some of you are going to get out more, like you are going to make a point. And not only that, you guys are good at planning, so you may already have some shit all through. Yeah, I'm booked throughout May. I'm going here. I'm doing this. I'm already away for a week. Whatever it is, you're going to have a lot of fun, good times, great drinks, like really. And you may fall for someone, and dare I say it could be same sex. Yes, women. Yes, men. It can be same-sex loving too. But even when you are gone and wherever you're having a lot of fun, you will have those crypt keepers. Yes, those people that need to stay in a grave, that just want to crawl their ass out of. Yeah, they could be coming back up, almost feeling like, where the hell are you going? Excuse me, who are you again? So Or you may meet people one time in 5 minutes and it's like they're on your heels. Like, excuse me, you didn't pay for me to get in here. Get the hell out of here. Anyway. So all in all, I feel like you guys are good this month for the rest of the month. Yeah, there is a lot of stress and worry around money and finance, and I'm sure you don't have to tell me. Yeah, that will stress anyone out, in my opinion. But it's going to be okay. I think deep down, you guys know it's going to be okay. And you have so much love or attention coming your way that it almost levels things out if you allow it to, which it looks like you're going to allow it to. It's almost like, you know what? I got to put me first. I got to put me first. Because you might as well have fun, because you know when your birthday season comes, shit, nobody has fun. And you know how y'all, Virgos, I know y'all really well. So there's no fun having when it's your birthday season. So you might as well give into it now and enjoy it, no matter what the circumstances are. So that's what I have for Virgos. Yay, Virgos. I'm happy for you because I really wanted you guys to come out of that energy. I didn't like to see my Virgos down bad for so long. So I'm glad to see you guys are back up again, or at least getting there. You still have some ways to go, but it's way better than what it was before. So be thankful. So that's what I have for Virgos. Now let's look at who comes out the Virgo? Libra. I see some of you about to switch up on people and they won't see it coming. I also see someone, either you're going to start hiding money, someone's hiding money, whatever the hell you've been doing with your money and you haven't been doing it ethically sound, that's about to catch up to you. That's for those of you who may, like you don't pay your taxes, you lie on your taxes, whatever, you know who you are. If you've been doing anything unethical when it comes to finances, it's going to catch up to you. That's a sidebar. Okay. Hopefully I'm talking to no one on this platform, but I see it. I'm going to say it. Work. Some of you got so much goddamn work to do. You like, why the hell did I decide to do this? Is that type of thing. Now you got to unwork a situation. It's showing up all over through your reading. So you're just going to be reworking, unwinding, unworking, and reworking some shit throughout the year. I feel until like August or for the next 8 months. It's like, I have to get this on track. I get you and your attorney or you and your accountant. So I don't know, Libras. It's time for you guys to go through something with a fine tooth comb. You see how aggravated this person is trying to go through this shit? And isn't that how some people be on Christmas? Trying to get those lights untangled. So you have to unweb yourself from a situation that is not going to be easy by far at all. And some of you just may be feeling like you're over it, but you really kind of can't be over it. Yeah, you may feel like you're over it. Some of you may feel like you've put too much energy, time, effort, money into your home, looking for a home, buying a home, or in a circumstance with a person, a partnership of some sort, family members, could be anything. And you just are over it. Or you may feel like someone is over it with you. They're despondent. Someone's not helping you. You may feel like you have it all on your own to do that. So that could be quite frustrating. And so with that, there is a sense of you starting to readjust and restructure how you're going to be handled and how you're going to handle things going forward. But it is literally a process because you're not going to be really clear how the hell do you go about doing it. You're going to keep it to yourself for the most part. Hopefully nobody's in jail. I kind of get strong jail energy here for some reason, like incarceration. Someone may be headed that way, scared as hell that they're going to be headed that way. Like you guys know more than what you're saying, or people know more than what they're telling you. And hopefully this is not going to be a reading where eventually somewhere down the line, it's like you were the last to know about some problems. And I'm not trying to stress people out, but this is just the energy that I'm picking up on, guys. Nothing I could do about that. So I do see, and this is kind of for the rest of the month, you may find yourself kind of like, being a little bit more conservative with your money. Again, not so sure how everything is going to be playing out, but you sense deeply that you need to secure and safeguard yourself. Like you're getting that. And for some of you, it's showing up in your career, your business, money, recuperating money if you've lost or had to, or may have to pay out, whatever. It's going to be a process. You may see that you may feel like everything is kind of falling back into place. around September time, or maybe by the end of this year. But it is a process. If any of you are having any struggles with finances, it's also cautioning you to be a little bit more conservative, a lot more actually conservative with your finances, because after you kind of go through whatever the hell you're going through there, as I mentioned earlier, you find it's like, damn it, I had to cough up half of my money or half of this, like that type of thing. It could be something very significant. And so to get back to that place of comfort, you may find yourself, it's a process, and if this is an end to a relationship and you shared assets, then clearly this would speak to it being, a process before you can reconcile whatever monies is gone because the person is gone. But those of you who are, work, career, your finances, it is all up for review, and this is all karmic. So whatever was put out there, it's coming back. And that's kind of what I led with, guys. It's okay with the Five of Wands here. I do feel that it may be amicably reached, like you can get to some type of amicable decision here with you and others, or you yourself, once you hear the news or you go through knowing what you know. It's like, well, it could be a lot worse. It's not that bad. It's that type of thing. And even the job situation, if that's coming to an end, if there's major adjustments and changes that are happening, it may not affect you guys, or it's a process. So at least you know where you stand and you can make plans, is what it looks like to me. That being said, the remainder of May, you may need to rest and may feel like I don't have time. I can't. You may be scared to go on a vacation. I do see every sign is pulling this 9 of Wands. So every sign feels like they need to be on guard. They can't trust things. They really don't know what's going on. They just need to safeguard themselves. So if you feel like that, and that's what's screaming around your whole reading, then, honor that and respect that, Libra. And I'm pretty sure you probably will. For some of you, you can't go on a trip or travel because you have to rest, or there's some type of delay. It's that type of thing. We're dead in the middle of Mercury retrograde in Gemini, and so that's in your 9th house. So again, I can speak to long distance travels and all those things, kind of flanking your 8th, so it could speak to money. Yeah, but it's saying that you will find yourself in a more self-contained, needing to take a break, but all still feeling wound up, still not feeling like you've rested, still not feeling like you're comfortable. You could be a trillionaire and still feel like, I'm going through the same thing a broke person is. That's how I feel. That's how you're going to be feeling, right? Just all of the feelings that are internal. I mean, shit, we're either we have Mars in Aries, or we're about to. So that's a challenge for you as well. So you may find that people will be a little bit more combative, problematic towards you. So again, safeguard yourself, because your 7th house, which is your ruling house, will be very combative with that Mars energy there. So, you may need to feel like I got to be on guard, that type of thing. And people may be trying to act like, well, I didn't do anything. And you're like, you're lying. But it could go vice versa, that type of thing. Well, there's a breakup, or it's, for some of you, this is not as bad as it looks. This is couples now. We're looking at couples for the remainder of May. For some of you, it's not as bad as it looks, because it really does speak to two people who may be, away from each other, and you're just waiting for your person to come back, and it's like, damn it, I missed them, that type of thing. But the others of you, it definitely could be a breakup, and it speaks to that in this reading as well. You're still holding on. You still want this, whoever you are, Libra, but you're not so sure if this has what it takes to work out this time around. Something feels ominous. Something feels different. Whatever the hell this is, something about it feels different. Even if the two of you have gone through this many, many times before, something feels different. I don't know what that is, guys. The moon card is here. So there's that, right? So you will find that you're distant from your person, or trying to get back on track isn't working as quickly or isn't as effective for the remainder of May. Singles, excuse me. Well, singles, it does feel like you are trying to distance yourself from seedy people. You may be coming up with all kind of excuses as to why you don't want to sleep with someone. No, thank you. I don't want that drink. Like, you just, I don't think I've ever given Libra this kind of reading. I've been giving Capricorns these kind of readings, but this reading is kind of making me feel like, please watch And it seems like you're going to be watching everything and everyone, and oh, that's okay. I got to go straight home. Maybe I shouldn't take that Uber. Like, it's just something where you just feel like, no. And for those of you that are single, you are tired of the foolishness. You're tired of just sex-based relationships and superficial relationships. Whatever the shit is, like, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. And if there is this dirty dog coming around you guys, thinking that you're going to be really fucking disappointed because you're getting nothing. That's what you're going to get. Get your ass out of here. That's what you get your ass right out of here, because you guys are just tired. You're over it. But I do feel like a lot of you are being polite about it. Like, you're not being a Sagittarius about it. You're being, or an Aries about it. You're being polite. And it's not going to be the easiest, because I do feel like, again, you have a lot of people who are just kind of like rough toward you a little bit, it may seem. So this would be a good time, Libras, for you guys to don't follow people up. Let them have it. Fine. Whatever they want to say, have at it. Go at it. Do your thing. And you just remain kind of like out of it as much as you can. If you can turn someone down peacefully, cool. But just lay low. I would say lay as low as you need to, as you should. And especially if I say this to no other sign, respect your feelings, because it literally is trying to save you and trying to help you. Okay. And I know people are going to be saying in the comment section below, probably not, but there may be one person that may feel and not say, wow, this is so negative. Go back and look at the other signs before you. Then you'll see, well, it must be something going on, because everybody's getting a shitty reading. To some extent, yeah, everybody's needing to kind of be aware and pay attention, or they know enough now and it's like, okay, I don't want to know anymore. But unfortunately, they're going to have to. So, it's kind of just going around. You're not the only one, is what I'm going to say. So that's what I have for Libra. Now we're going to look at Scorpio.